What's up, YouTube artists? My name is Louis Ning Chang, and today's video is gonna be about creating your own art style. Okay, before I start, you can check out my links down below: my website, my eBay store, Instagram, Facebook, everything down in the description box below. So, how do you develop your own art style? Well, we're gonna go back in the days when I was in school. And I was about, I think when I first started drawing, one of the first art styles that I developed, I was in junior high school, and everybody was into this graffiti thing, and I could say basically that was my first style, really. And I didn't learn that in art school. I just learned that from the other students from my school. Okay, that's something that from the street actually. They don't teach you graffiti art in school. Right. As time passes, I took art classes, and basically I just learned the fundamentals of fine art. So really, when I started developing my style, I really started around getting into comic books, and eventually got into greeting cards and book publishing and comic books and fine art. But as I developed my style over the years, these are other artists that I am influenced, like let's say Todd McFarlane, Frank Rosetta, Alfonso Mocha, right? So now let's go back into like the pencil style, and the drawing medium, the drawing medium. Okay, and what I learned from comic books. In art school, they teach you not to let's say really draw without outlining your drawings, which is forbidden in the art world. And you work on the values and shapes and textures, and you develop form without any outlines. But when I draw, it's something that I've developed myself when it comes to pen and ink and pencil. Okay, I always always outline those two mediums. And when it came to comic books, I developed a particular style from there. Okay, let's say especially in line weight. Now, what is line weight? Line weight is something. Let's say, for example, if you have let's say of some an object in the foreground. So I would actually take the pen or pencil and make the lines thicker. And as the more objects in the background, further into the background, the lines become much thinner. Okay, so most likely in pencil, like I do in pencil, I do the same thing with pen and ink. It's a line weight, same thing. But I do, I blend in, gradually, the values from shadow to light. But the light source can be completely white pencil, white of the paper, and then the shadows become, lighter and medium, darker. Depends how many values I want to develop into the shadows. And of course I come out with texture and stuff like that. Alright. Now pen and ink, most likely I use a cross hatching and stippling technique, and most likely this is really gonna stand out. A lot of people say my art style most likely cartoon, and once you outline the drawing, that looks like has a cartoon feel to it. So most likely it's comic book, let's say motivated, best way to say it. So that's how I developed myself art when it came to drawing something. Right. Now for the painting aspect, the same thing that when I do a marker, I do apply the same technique in color markers. Okay, so any drawing I do could be color pencil, color markers, pen, ink, and watercolor. I use all the techniques in watercolor and pen and ink. Now combine them together, but what's really stands out is the outline of the line weights. That's something that you really. But let's look at all my watercolor, pen and ink drawings and paintings. I really always use that outline thick to thin, right? Like I said before. But when I start with the background, it's most likely whoever's in any object in the background becomes lighter. No panic at all. No technique, but most likely everything's like watercolor. Once it gets over into the foreground, the values become darker. As you artists know, that anything becomes dark, the more into the background, more texture, more detail. The route becomes much stronger and lighter. We work on color temperature. As you know, that if you're an artist, you have anything in terms of color, you have color temperature which is warmer, anything that toward the foreground. In the background, it's much cooler colors and lighter values. Okay, so that's like you can see all my pen ink and watercolor paintings that way. Now, when it comes to watercolor, it's basically what I learned from any watercolor techniques. It's basically all the same. You know, any artists have their own way of using watercolor. My watercolor is like, you could say like, I'm using, most likely wet and dry. I use that a lot. So most likely all my watercolor paintings are done with watercolor wet and dry. Because when I'm wet, you really have to work fast in that. So there's sometimes I might add into it, maybe the sky, and just to, add water first, and then dark, and as you go down, gradually it'll blend to light. So most likely that's something that's really fast process, So when we get color pencil, is something pretty brand new because I only did it in color pencil and also in nudes. Okay. So now we're gonna get into oil painting. Oil painting is whatever techniques I learned from oil paintings. Now, of course, I have developed my own little style there, As you look at my oil paintings in any subject, right? So in terms of let's say for example, now you're probably thinking how to develop your art style. Well, the best way to look at it, this is my opinion. If you want to take it, look at other artists' work, and most likely since my work is more comic book influence, I got it from there. Alright, so I developed my own little thing along the way. So just look at other artists' work. Don't exactly copy. You could just say, say Todd McFarlane or Michelangelo, wherever you get off those arts and put them together, and you develop your own style. Okay, so unless you come something completely different, Now, as fine art, that's a whole completely different thing, I guess. In terms of style. Let's say we got abstraction, realism. Now my style, most likely, I look at it as realism and stylistic and a little bit fantasy. So that's how I explain my style, right? So I hope this video helps you a lot, and don't forget to share with your friends, make a comment if you like, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Louis Ning Chong. Thanks for watching.